Hi there folks, Nick Toy, Feathertop Winemaker, just continuing our series of virtual cellar door tasting notes. Today we're going to have a look at one of our real labours of love. It's our 2012 Blanc de Blanc, which is a full method traditional bottle fermented sparkling wine, made very much in the style of fine champagne. So it's grapes came from 2012 for this, 100% Chardonnay, and then it's went through its primary fermentation, and then goes back into bottle where we put a little bit of yeast and a little bit of substrate in there, and then it goes through what we call that secondary fermentation, which basically sets the finer bottle fermented sparklings apart from some of the other methods that you use to make some of our sparkling wines today. So then it spent quite a long time on lees. So we did 4 different disgorgements of this. So the first one was done about 4 years ago now, in 2016. The last one was only done last year. So basically that was done at the back end of 2019, which meant that this wine spent over 7 years on the yeast, dead yeast cells in the bottle, developing this real richness and complexity. So the result of basically using absolutely super premium, pristine Chardonnay fruit, where we're still seeing some really lovely Nashi pear and green apple characters in the wine, but its time in bottle on lees, maturing, has brought this extra level of complexity. So what happens then is it starts developing this slight sort of brioche, almost spready, croissant-y character, this nuttiness, and a slight sort of honeysuckle and honey character to the wine as well. So it's basically a style that we're incredibly proud of. It's one that is very expensive to make. There's a lot of times you have to handle these little bottles to get it to where it is right now. And it's also something that takes a lot of time. It's something that's not a process you can hurry. So we're seeing the benefits of that with our 2012. It is a finite product. We've done our last disgorgement of it. So if you are wanting some more, make sure you jump on it, because it will run out at some point. And we're also loving to see it develop as time goes on. So every time I look at this, it looks a little bit more developed, a little bit more complex as well. But it's an incredibly elegant, structured, complex wine that we're incredibly proud of. We hope you enjoy as much as I do. Cheers.